Tate, you grow watermelons, which is very, very intriguing and very interesting. What other things that you do besides play football, besides farm? Do you like to dance? Do you like to play Beirut? What do you like to do on the side with your family, friends? What is your favorite thing to do?
Well, I go hunting. I go fishing every now and then. I enjoy that. I play a little bit of guitar and
Oh, what? Oh,
uh,
really? You play the guitar? What could you play on the guitar?
uh, I mean, I play acoustic, and a lot of times it's just messing around. I mean, I don't really take it too serious. I mean, it's just kind of pick a little here, pick a little there.
Oh, women love it, man. You take that to Baylor. I mean, you can sing and play acoustic guitar to a woman. You'd be surprised how many women will draw to you magnetically, man. Oh, man. What else do you like to do?
Well, I mean, I like going hunting and going fishing, going out on the lake's a lot of fun. Me and my buddies like to go right around the lake on a boat, jet ski, whatever. I enjoy that, going tubing, and just being able to hang out with some friends and have a good time.
You're a kid, so I know a lot of different kids like to do a lot of different things, especially over there out west, down south. We've asked a lot of different kids, different recruits, what do they like to do, and you'd be surprised what they tell us. So the fact that you like to hunt and fish and whatever else you like to do with your friends, that's a lot more normal with some of the things we've heard. That's for sure.
So, being an avid hunter and fisher, what is the most surprising thing that you've hunted down and caught fishing?
Well, I like duck hunting. I mean, I do a lot of that, and we our farm is hunting. We go out on a 4-wheeler and spotlight and find the rabbits. I mean, we shoot jackrabbits. They eat our cotton. I mean, we're not just going around shooting them for fun. They're I mean, it's actually a purpose to it, and it's not just a sport. But anyway, we kill those just running around with a 22, and then we've got raccoons and foxes and whatnot. But we go out at night, probably stay out sometimes till 2 or 3 in the morning, just having a good time out there. I enjoy that, and especially dove hunting is my favorite. There's a lot of action involved with it, and can't hardly beat a fried dove and cream cheese popper is pretty good.
Really? I've never had that before.
Yeah, bacon wrap, cream cheese, a little bit of jalapeno. It's really good.
Now, Speedy likes jalapenos. I don't like them.
Yes,
I don't like them.
Errol is not a fan of spicy food.
No. Unless you want to smell me in the bathroom, I think you'd keep me away from that. That's for sure.
It's going to be hard for you to survive in Texas if that's the case.
But if you like to hunt, you can take Speedy on the hunt, and you can hunt Speedy. That would be interesting. You and your guys let him run for a couple of miles, and you can hunt him.
Yeah, sounds good. No, I tell you what, I don't think we've had hardly any meat from the grocery store that we've bought in a long time. Like we butcher our own cows, pigs, anything. We do almost everything we do ourselves.
Well, I'll tell you this. I'm not a hunter. I've never hunted before. I'm not a gunman. So I've never even been to a gun range. So I don't really. A lot of my friends love to hunt. They love to go upstate and hunt, and we have a lot of ducks over here. And they love to cross the street, and it holds a lot of traffic. So maybe we should invite you up here to Long Island so you can kill some duck and get them off the streets. They're bad, man. I mean, I don't think you've ever been. Have you ever been to New York?
No, sir, I haven't.
Well, if you ever get a chance, and quite possibly could happen in the near future, because if you get drafted by a team, maybe it'll be the Jets or the Giants or maybe Buffalo or one of those. If you ever do go to the NFL, and if not, you should come up here. We could do a live show, and I'll show you how many ducks are in the water here out in the summertime. It's terrible. I mean, they're so infested over here. If I was going to hunt, I would hunt duck because there's so many of them over here. But I don't want to get myself in trouble on live air, so I'm going to keep my mouth shut right now. But I do enjoy cow tipping. That's something that I do enjoy. And if you don't have cows over there, you definitely got to come up over here. That's another fun little activity that I like to do over here in New York and Long Island. So.
I might try it out sometime.
Well, I don't want to get you in trouble, and I don't want your father to think that you're abusing animals, but it is quite funny when you see them sleep, because as you know, cows fall asleep standing up. So they're sleeping, and you kind of press your hips to the middle of their body and slowly dip your body and put your weight into it, and they fall over. It's really, really funny. It's not. I've heard stories that some cows have died from that, so I don't want to get myself into trouble now. But it is really, really funny. As you guys know, we are talking to Baylor football offensive guard recruit Tate Williams. Now, Tate, I know a lot of people look at the position, the offensive tackle position, and they don't realize how important the position is. What made you choose to play the position at offensive tackle? Did you ever play a running back position? Did you ever play any other position in high school, or was it always offensive tackle?
Well, I've always played offensive line. I think I played a little bit of center in 7th grade, but I've always been either guard or tackle since then. And I've really enjoyed it. I've always thought, maybe getting the ball every now and then would be kind of fun, but hell, you get to grab hold of somebody and put them on their back every play. You can't hardly beat that.
I know wrestling over there is very popular, so that's something that a lot of people like to do over there. So, is your school a very big wrestling school, or is it mainly football?
No, sir. We actually don't have a wrestling team.
Really? Wow.
We're a pretty small school. I think we're the biggest class to ever go through, and we've got 101 kids.
Wow, man! Are you the only football player that has been accepted to a D1 school, or are there a couple more?
Actually, I will be the first one to go D1 ever from Wall.
Really?
Now there was a guy that walked on to Tech a while back. And then there was another player. He went and played ASU in Angelo. It's a D2 school, but he went and played for the Patriots and won a couple of Super Bowls with them, I think. His name was Clayton Weissman.
Oh, okay. I know who he is.
Yeah,
Yep.
that name sounds familiar.
I know who he is. That was actually when the Patriots were actually in their start of their regime, with Bill Belichick. That was the first 2 Super Bowls. I remember him, yeah. Mm-hmm. He's from your school?
Yes, sir. He went to school at Wall High School.
Really, really. Look at that, man. So we learned something new. You're the first player to go to a D1 school from your school. That's very interesting. Very, very interesting.
All right, your favorite game you ever played in and the craziest game you ever played in?
Well, probably favorite game I've ever played in last year is game 1. We played Mason High School. And it was broadcast on Fox Sports Southwest, and that was a pretty cool experience. I really enjoyed that, and there was people packing both sides of the stands. They were videoing us getting off the bus. I mean, it's just the atmosphere was crazy. And I mean, we ended up winning 47-7, and the year before they beat us by a touchdown, so it was kind of it felt pretty good to win that one. But I don't know, probably the craziest game we played Breckenridge. It was district game, or no, Jim Ned. It was a district game, and I think the score ended up being like 7-9 or 7-14 or something like that. But it was a defensive grudge match the whole game. And I mean, neither one of us could get any offense going, and man, that game was just high tension the whole time.
We are talking to Baylor football offensive guard recruit Tate Williams. Before we let you go, I ask all the recruits 3 personal questions, and they're funny questions. Are you ready?
Let's go.
Here we go. Question 1, boxers or briefs, and why?
Definitely boxer briefs.
Why is that?
I don't know. They're a whole lot more comfortable in it. I don't know. Some things you can't say on there.
Now you could tell Anthony we had a guest that likes boxer briefs.
There you go. So we got one. We got one out of many. I mean, we've interviewed like 40 recruits so far, and you're one of them. And a lot of them just went with briefs. I've had on my Caged In MMA show, my MMA show, we went back and forth. He says, why would you ask boxer briefs? They're just briefs or boxers. I was like, no, there are boxer briefs. But it's funny. But anyways, favorite snack to eat and why?
Sir?
Favorite snack to eat and why?
I like the little TGI Fridays potato skins. Those things are good.
That's Speedy's favorite. You
I
guys
love
will be
those.
buddies.
I love those too.
You guys could be buddies. I don't know. I wonder who can eat more. This guy has. I'll tell you this. If you look at this guy, and I'll tell you, Tate, this guy is one of the skinniest, smallest guys you'll ever see, and this guy can eat most big guys right off the table. I'm serious. I wonder if we had a potato skins eating contest, who would win, you or him? Who do you think would win?
I don't know. I'd have to put my money on me.
Well, if you ever come to New York, we should have that.
Yeah, that's happening.
That would be great. I think that would be fun to watch and actually videotape Tate Williams, Baylor recruit. By then you'll probably be on Baylor, or you might be in the NFL. Maybe we'll get you over here and you'll have a potato skins eating contest with Speedy Petey, and we'll try to raise money for one of these organizations, maybe a cancer organization of some kind. That would be really, really fun and very, very interesting to see a skinny guy and a big guy like you having a contest like that.
Well, I'll take you up on that.
Okay, I'm being serious. I'll definitely get you up here, and we would love to see that happen. But wait until COVID-19 ends, whenever that happens. And last question. Blondes or brunettes? Which one would you prefer?
Oh, I don't know. I think I got to go with brunettes. You know.
Well, you're a blonde. That's why.
Yeah. I mean, you got to go with a brunette. The blondes are always a little ditzy.
I haven't heard that before with any of the recruits. Blondes are a little ditzy, so I'm going to go with the brunettes. Tate, tell the fans how they can find you on social media.
My Twitter is Tate.Williams_79, and then Instagram is the same thing.
Well, we got to get you more fans on Twitter, because I'm looking at your Twitter right now, and it's a shame. You have some personality, dude, and you only have 565 people that follow you. So we got to get you more fans. So we got.
Follow my Tate.Williams_79.
I got it right over here at Tate Williams 79, and I'm going to push your Twitter account because we want to get you up at by the 1,000 so you can get more fans, so people can get to know you because you're a great personality. One more question before we let you go. Who was the person in your family? Was it your mother, your father, your sister, your brother that pushed you to play Division I football?
Well, it was kind of my decision. My dad played football in high school, and he tore up both of his knees, and he decided to just throw. And whenever he got to high school or to college, my grandpa on my mom's side, he played football for North Texas with me and Joe Green, and they were all pretty hesitant about me going and playing football in college, and they'd rather me not do it. But I talked to my mom and dad about it, and they were okay with whatever I wanted to do as long as I stayed safe and healthy. And something that's kind of kept me that way is my dad told me if I was going to play football, I had to wear knee braces every time I stepped on the practice field.
Well, look on the bright side. Mommy and Daddy are definitely proud of you because you got a full scholarship, and you don't have to pay out of pocket for that. That's for sure.
Right. And I've been able to stay healthy wearing the knee braces. I'm grateful they made me do that because they've saved me several times.
There you go, man. We really appreciate you joining us. And obviously, you're in your high school career right now. So whenever you start your college career at Baylor, we would love to get you back on and talk a little bit about Baylor football and your growth as a player, as an offensive tackle, playing D1 football. How does that sound?
That sounds good to me.
Thank you for joining us, Tate.
I appreciate y'all.